Good morning, everybody. Well, welcome to Florida. And Florida is wet. Florida has been wet since the hurricane. Like ever since we've gotten home, it's rained every day. And not just rained a little, like it's freaking poured. I mean, look, the ditches are full of water. See all the birds? Look at all the birds. See all the birds down there flying away? I got them all scared. They're flying at me. We're under attack. Like there's a shitload of them. Not sure what they were doing, but there was a ton of them, wasn't there? Anyway, Mama Badger went to line dancing tonight at the Twisted Fork. The funny thing is, like, you know, it's not funny. She's been looking forward to line dancing since we've been gone, right? So she just called me and she's like, they canceled line dancing tonight. So they were headed, her and the girls were headed to the Olive Garden to eat. But yeah, they're like, it's canceled. So I can't imagine that she's a very happy camper. And then Neve called tonight and she's like, my windshield wipers aren't working. And she's right. Her driver's side windshield arm, you can just grab it and move it. So I don't know what's broken there yet. That sounds like a tomorrow project. So she's actually going with a friend to Disney or something tomorrow. So I'll have the car. We'll investigate it tomorrow. But anyway, today's topic of conversation is going to be interesting. At least interesting to me, if you guys make it interesting. Anywho, I've come to the conclusions that motorcycles are boring. Now, let me explain what I'm saying. I just was eating dinner, and I was watching some videos. And on the videos was, I was watching some RC stuff, because you guys know I like the RC stuff. And there is one of the guys I watch at the show for RC stuff. And like there are tables and tables and tables and rows and rows and rows of new cool stuff that's coming out in the RC hobby. And that got me to thinking, like, motorcycles are boring. What can you think of that has happened exciting in the motorcycle world in the past 20 years? I mean, really, probably the most exciting thing that's happened is the live wire, and we saw what that did, right? Like that literally just belly flopped. But that's probably the most exciting, new, interesting thing that's come out in the motorcycle world in forever, right? I mean, we used to have the chopper build shows, and those were kind of exciting for the motorcycle world. But right now, like, what's exciting in the motorcycle world? Don't get me wrong. I love riding my motorcycle. I love traveling. I love all the places I see, all the events I go to. But, like, I don't go to the vendors because what's there to see? Like, what exciting thing out there has happened? Now, on the flip side of that, I'm not a bagger guy, and about everything new that's coming out is about baggers. But, I mean, that's big stereo systems. Not anything I'm really into. Can I run Apple CarPlay on my bike? Another thing I'm not into, you know, a whole bunch of fiberglass so that I can drag every time I go in and out of a driveway. You know, big front wheels. The performance bagger, that's kind of cool. But, like, none of this is, like, new, innovative, exciting stuff. At least not to me. So you tell me, guys, what has you excited for the future of motorcycles? What are you looking forward to? What are you looking for some company to do or produce that would pump you up and excite you for the motorcycle industry? Because, like, I have nothing right now. I don't know of anything. That's why I like the old bikes. The old bikes are still really cool to me. They don't, you know, I mean, they're not just plug and play. So many people like the fact that they can buy a new bike and it's under warranty for 2 years, and if it breaks, they just call, warranty fixes it, and that's their life. And that's fine if that's the way you are. For me, part of the fun and excitement of the motorcycles is the fact that I do get to work on them, right? I get to take them apart, put them together, fix them, make them better, all that stuff. So for me, that part of the motorcycle world and hobby is a lot of fun. But like I said, there's no innovation out there that has just got me pumped up and excited to say, you know, the future is bright for the motorcycle world. Then the flip side is you have the younger generation that I don't feel like is excited about anything in the motorcycle world at all. I mean, there's nothing there attracting another generation to come in and ride motorcycles. At least if there is, I'm not seeing it, which is why I'm doing this video and asking you guys, what are you seeing out there? What am I missing? What is, like, how do I explain this? When I was a kid, there were shows with cars in them and motorcycles and airplanes and vans and just like cool stuff like that. So you were attracted to stuff like that. There's none of that really anymore. I mean, of course there's your sports channels and stuff like that, but to me, there's no like movies. The Bike Riders came out this year, but I mean, I'm not sure that the Bike Riders is that movie that reaches out to the younger generation and says, come ride a motorcycle, right? So what is there out there that is exciting the next generation to ride motorcycles? I mean, it can't just be all us, you know, talking to our kids and grandkids and their friends and talking to them about riding motorcycles. There's got to be something out there that is that attractor, right? As much as people dislike Sons of Anarchy did exactly that. They brought new people into the motorcycle world because they saw that, they wanted that, and even though that wasn't real life, that made them want that. We have nothing. We have nothing like that. We don't even have any good like motorcycle video games or. And that was the other thing, right? You could go to an arcade, and in the arcade they had a motorcycle. You could sit on the motorcycle, and it would lean, right? you cranked the throttle, and it would lean as you rode it. But that was another thing that brought that younger generation into, that was fun. I want to ride a real motorcycle. I don't feel like we have any of that right now. And that depresses me a little bit. And right now, with all the noise in the world, I want stuff that excites me, not that depresses me. We have enough depressing stuff going on in the world right now. Everything just seems like it's a mess. In fact, my friend will know who I'm talking about, but anyway, today I was going back and forth with one of my friends, and he was just like, you know, it just seems like there's a lot of downness in the world today. Sadness, and you know, it's kind of overwhelming, and then that makes you sad. And so I want stuff that's out there exciting. So let me know in the comments what's out there, what's exciting, what can I look forward to, and we'll call it a night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.